Hello.
It's the final episode of my Sages and Saddles adventure in Southwest Colorado. I want to say thanks to all of you who have followed this journey. It's been a fun one and so good for my soul. If you want to ride this route, which I totally recommend, I put a link with everything you need to know in the description. Also, if you find value in my videos, please consider joining my Patreon. You'll get early releases with 0 ads and other fun things like my monthly Zoom call. All right, let's get to it. You know what? I got to sleep to the sounds of frogs last night. Chirping away, little Kermits. That was pretty cool. Now it's time to get up and do it all over again. Oh good, my bike's still here. Yay. It looks pretty beautiful out there. Oh no, frosty everything. I put my clothes out here to dry, and I knew I was playing with fire because I was like, well, they could get a little wet overnight. And yeah. Oh goody, I get to put on frosty shoes. And they were still a little bit wet from yesterday. It's crazy to think that I was swimming in this at like 7:45 p.m. and then walking around with my shirt off, drying off, feeling great. And now it feels like winter. Whew, high country. This is what happens. It gets cold when the sun goes down. This is pretty funny. Those are my shorts. Frozen in this position. Packing up the tent because it's covered in frost is like freezing my hands. I don't like it. And you're probably thinking, why don't you just sleep in, Ryan, until the sun comes up and warms everything up? Usually I would, but I have 60 miles to go to finish the route today, and I have to do that because I have a 6 a.m. bus tomorrow to go back to Denver and then Boulder. So I got a boogie. So I was just about to eat my Pro bar for breakfast, and I opened it up, and that is not what it's supposed to look like. And so the water damage from going through the lake actually got into the wrapper, which is crazy. But luckily I bought some Snickers in tin cup, so I have something to eat. Nothing like a frozen Snickers to start the day. Oh yeah, crunchy. Oh yes, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. There it is. I love you, son. Thank you, frozen ground next to a beautiful lake. Oh, that sun feels so good. And you know what today is? Today is Thursday, so happy Thursday, everybody. I'm gonna start off with long pants on and stuff because it's still very chilly, but I'll change into my hopefully not so wet shorts soon. They will dry on the back of my bike. Let's do this. Let's have a great day. Final day on the Sages and Saddles. 60 miles to go. All right, kickstand up. Let's roll. Come on, Shadow, let's go. We got work to do. I've only ridden 100 yards, but seeing some cool wildlife. That's a moose there by the water. Here we go. No flatties, no crashies, no whammies, no submerging my bike in water today. found off the road. Ooh, there's another one. Hi, buddy. One of the benefits to doing this route early in the season is that there aren't many tourists out here. There's not a lot of people on these roads. You know, in St. Elmo and Tin Cup, there's for sure tourists there, but man, I feel like I'm the only one out here, which is a very special feeling. I don't think there's one cloud in the sky. I'm looking all around. No clouds. Zero. There's another dream cabin, and this one really is a cabin. Looks old-timey. And the more I see these kind of places, the more I think someday I need to have something like this. Just a little getaway. Got a shed over here for the bikes, and a whole valley to yourself. And this creek right by. I mean, look at this. Dreamy, dreamy. It just keeps on getting beautifuler and beautifuler. Seriously, this whole route is only 225 miles, and there's not a boring stretch. And around every corner is something new. Just 5 miles ago, I was in a lush green valley. Now I'm in some sort of a canyon type thing with cliffs and a river rushing below. Colorado, you're showing off. I fall more in love with you on every bike ride I take in a new part of this state. This is absolutely stunning. Woo! Hi guys. How's it going? Didn't expect to see you today. I have been riding downhill for a very long time. It's been enjoyable. Scenery's been stunning, and now I can't even believe that it was once cold today. Only a few hours ago, actually. Since all my food got ruined by the water, I luckily found this little camp store. But watch out for camp stores, because I just paid $6 for a small bag of Doritos and a Gatorade protein bar. But I have to say, these are the best Doritos I've ever had in my life. I needed some salt, you know? It's easy to miss a turn, even when you have GPS telling you what to do when you're going downhill on pavement. I think I'm supposed to head left up that way, up something steep. Yay! Look at this valley, another winner. Okay, here we go. That was an easy one to miss. Time to go up. everything you see, everything on both sides of the road, all the way up the hills, is sagebrush. And I'm loving the smell. It really does make me happy. Brings me back to my very first adventure when I was 16. I went on an outward bound trip in Utah. I'd never been there, never been to the desert, and I remember loving the sage. And from that point on, I've always enjoyed the smell of sage. Just got off that road. Now we're going up the even steeper road. Look at all the dream cabins over here. Everywhere. People have got it figured out. Yeah. And this, when I pull away, is their view. Not bad, huh? Yee-hoo! All the way down. Let's do it. Ah! All right, I'm in a place called Almont, and they have another one of those ultra expensive little camp shops. This is like a fly fishing area. And I found a V8. It's gonna set me straight. Bop, bop, and some other yummy snacks. Yay! I think I have a big climb ahead of me, another 2,000 feet. Oh, I haven't had a V8 in a long time. I don't usually buy juices or sodas or anything in my day-to-day life, but it was pretty good. Very salty, which is what I need. And it seems like it's healthy, although I doubt it really is. But growing up, the commercial certainly made you think that it was the most healthy thing you could put in your body.
I grabbed a hot dog.
No vegetables? Have a V8.
When you can't get to eat vegetables, you can drink them. One delicious glass of V8 juice provides a serving of vegetables.
There it is, that graph that I don't always like looking at. On the little blue triangle just starting. Lots of dark red. Woo! Okay, let's see which line is gonna be the best. Oh, let's try this. Oh gosh. Does this view give you some perspective? All good. Have a good one. I love it when these ATVs slow down around you, because otherwise they go flying by and they kick up all the dust and it's annoying. Hello. Deep thoughts while going up a steep hill. So, why do we like doing hard things? We all do to a degree in our different aspects of life, whether it's work or some personal challenge. But for me, I like setting a goal. I like training my body. I like seeing what I'm capable of, both mentally and physically, because a lot of times these things aren't all physical. They're very mental. And if you can keep your head in the game and keep positive thoughts flowing, then you'll be able to continue moving forward. In my life, when I have quit things, it's because of, negative, dark thoughts. I start doubting myself, losing self-confidence, whatever it is. So doing something like this, these past 3 days,
has been really good for me, good for my confidence. And it's just fun. Like, I truly like to sweat and push hard, you know? And of course, sometimes it's agony. Although right now this is a manageable agony. It's not that bad. I've dealt with much worse. Can't talk right now. But I hope to continue doing hard things for the rest of my life, you know? I think it makes me a better person in a lot of ways. More patient, more kind, more empathetic, more capable. Those are all good things, right? And in my case, doing hard things gets me to cool places like this right now. All this beauty I've seen the last 3 days. And it connects me with other awesome people who are sometimes also doing hard things alongside you, or you just meet them along the way. You know, this short trip has really been good for me. It's kept me away from my phone, all that doom scrolling, looking at the scary news. But when I'm out here, all that matters really is I gotta have enough water and food, my bike's gotta work, and just keep pedaling forward, take pictures of pretty flowers, and eat lots of yummy snacks. Okay, no more talking. Gotta deal with this now. Look at the view on the other side. Oh yeah. About a third of the way. So to give you some perspective, this is where I'm going. Way over there. Can you see that little road? Can you see how far I've had to zoom in to show you? Long way away. Okay, halfway there. These loose rocks certainly aren't making it any easier. Oh my God. Come on, buddy. Woo! Oh man. Getting closer and closer and closer. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Wow, I truly didn't know what I was getting into. I could see on the elevation map that there was a pretty massive spike, but you never know like exactly what the terrain is gonna be like. If it was a smooth road, it wouldn't be that hard. But boy, talk about doing hard things. Here we go. It's exciting knowing that this truly is the last uphill. Yeah. And then I would really like to go find some Mexican food in Gunnison. That's what I'm dreaming about right now. All right, this is it. I've been climbing for about 6.5 miles, and that little red sliver is my last steep uphill, and then I'm done. I have not been this tired in a long time. I think yesterday did a number on me, and it's not hitting me till now. And that last hill was definitely a beast. But it feels good, it really does. And now I'm just Enjoying the sound of the wind blowing through the aspens and checking out flowers. Oh, and I'm gonna eat this. This will make everything better. Oh. Boom. Break time over. 14 more miles until Gunnison. And I think most of them are downhill. Yay! I need it. Oh, I should probably clip my helmet. Woo! We're getting steep quick. Woo-wee! Oh yeah, downhill changes everything. I'm back in Gunnison, and the first thing I see, at least my eyes, Mexican food. Oh yeah. Mexican food is always good, but it tastes even better when you ride your bike really far before eating a plate of this goodness. Oh boy, what a day. I'm so happy to be here. I love the gooey, drippy ones. Mm-hmm. Hello. I have a lot of beans in my tummy. And I've been laying here kind of dazed, you know. And of course, I immediately got on my phone because I haven't really touched it the last 4 days. And I start reading news and seeing all the scary things in the world. And, you know, that's why I really love bikepacking trips or going out into nature in general, is giving myself a break from everything. Of course, these matters need to be attended to, but do I need to obsess and like know about everything going on? No, it just makes me sad and mad and frustrated. And so this past 4 days has been a gift to me, because the past couple months of my life I've just been going down rabbit holes of, you know, this kind of stuff, you know, always on the phone, always on the computer. When I'm out there in nature, all I have to do is ride my bike. And I love the simplicity of that. And I will continue to do that throughout my life, because it makes me a better human. You know, like I come back from these trips just like, just better. Better all around. Better for me and better for the other people around me. So I really hope you enjoyed this adventure. I loved it. Thank you, Neil, for, you know, putting together such a beautiful route. I have fallen more in love with my home state of Colorado because of this. And this is a good one. This one's worthy of a trip to Colorado to do this adventure. This first 100 miles south of Gunnison are fairly easy. The second 100, you better be ready. Much tougher, but it's so worth it. So worth it. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here with me. Please like and subscribe, although subscribing doesn't really mean a whole lot these days. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but hey, just keep watching my videos. And don't forget, get off your couch and get out there. But I'm going to continue laying on this bed because I'm tired. I need to take a shower, and I'm too tired for that.